Thank you, Mr. President. I come to the floor today to give my strong support and ask my colleagues to support the confirmation of Judge Ralph Erickson to fill the North Dakota vacancy on the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit. This is a seat that the U.S. Judicial Conference has deemed a judicial emergency, as it's been empty for almost 900 days. Being nominated to a seat on the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals is an honor and a privilege, virtually unmatched in the legal profession. After reviewing Judge Erickson's record and talking to his colleagues and the people who have worked with him and appeared before him back in North Dakota, I am very proud to come before this floor this morning and offer my strong support for his nomination to the 8th Circuit. When Judge Erickson was nominated and confirmed to his current seat on the U.S. Circuit Court or District Court for North Dakota, it was with the support of our two great former senators and my good friends, Byron Dorgan and Kent Conrad. Judge Erickson has certainly upheld their faith and trust in his abilities as a district court judge, and I'm confident he will uphold my faith and my trust in his ability as he moves to the 8th Circuit. Judge Erickson has a long history of commitment to the legal profession and the state of North Dakota, first through his service on the state court and since 2003 as a judge on the U.S. District Court for the District of North Dakota. Very few lawyers can make such a long-term commitment to public service, and his record certainly reflects his belief that when a lawyer is called to serve for the greater good, that they should answer that call. I hope that Judge Erickson is able to instill this sense of commitment to public service in aspiring and young lawyers that he will come to meet and he will be able to influence it through his example. A nominee for the North Dakota seat on the 8th Circuit must have experience in working with Indian country, given the number of tribes and Indian land that's contained within the jurisdiction of the 8th Circuit. During his career and at his hearing before the Judiciary Committee, Judge Erickson has shown an in-depth understanding of tribal sovereignty issues and a recognition of the challenges and disparities in treatment of Native Americans under the law when they are arrested and charged for crimes in Indian country. Judge Erickson has been an advocate for equal treatment of Native Americans under the law. He also serves as chair of the United States Sentencing Commission Tribal Issue Advisory Group, and I have no doubt that Judge Erickson will bring this knowledge and understanding of tribal issues, sovereignty, and treaties to him on the 8th Circuit. The best judges have and always have been someone who can truly understand and bring to the bench a sense of empathy. Judge Erickson has used some of his own struggles and challenges during the course of his life to inform his own views and to give counsel to those who come before him, as he uses his own personal struggles as an example. It takes a really big person to recognize and learn from their failings and to use them to help others. I admire him greatly for that. During his confirmation hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee, Judge Erickson showed an openness and frankness in responding to questions and discussing his past struggles that was a refreshing and illuminating and honestly all too rare here. I believe he impressed my colleagues on that committee greatly with his willingness to be so forthcoming and so honest. That is why they unanimously reported his nomination out of the committee. It is a tremendous honor to be here on the floor of the United States Senate before Judge Erickson's confirmation vote. I'm here today to give my highest recommendation in support of his nomination to the U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit. And I again urge all of my colleagues thoughtful consideration and evaluation and favorable endorsement of his confirmation. Thank you so much. I yield the floor.